Okay, so we're back. We had a few difficulties. I'm gonna move these to the side again. I actually got this fish tank, and this is gonna be project number 2. My goal here is going to be incorporating the fish tank. I'm gonna put goldfish and some turtles in there over here in the corner and have it feeding into the tank, into another system. But that's a whole different day, and we'll do a video on that later. But as you can see, so I set it up like that, pumping the bottom, these out. Try to get as much debris as I can out. Like I said, I don't run no filter on my pump just because there's no need for it on this system. There's really no little nozzles or nothing to get plugged up. You could run it on there. It definitely would not hurt. But if you can notice, I just leave these little guys out just a little bit for me. I don't really need that much water in here. That pumps out plenty. This little pump. Get that worked up in there. Okay. And that's my basic setup right there. So what we go ahead and do. So we can go ahead and add this distilled water. Just got basic distilled water from Target. Distilled water is the best water to use. On the ppm, usually it's like 10. The other day I tested it and this water was like 2, so we should be really good. Alright, so I got a little line, oops, wrong side, over here for 2 gallons. 1 gallon is usually enough to get it running, barely. So what I do like to do is I like to use 2 gallons or 1.5 gallons to get it running real quick. I'll give you guys a demonstration. We're gonna let this run, and I'm gonna go get my TDS meter and meter this one up. And what I'm going to do, just to make sure that there's always no water in one of these, is push one really low. That way, at all times, it can drain almost all the way out. And there's that. This is how this works. Let's go ahead and plug this in. And you see the water flowing. Flows over to there. This is a nutrient film setup. Pull this hydrogen ball out. And I can plug it up. Oh well, if it does, there's 3 holes. That's why I like the 3-hole setup. Let's go back over here, grab a plant. Add that hydrogen right there. So now you can see with the roots are touching the water there. There's a nice level of water in there. I can lower it, adjust it by adjusting the sprayers there. Them little guys seem to be working really good. You can see that they're doing little tornadoes, which is great because that oxygenates the water very well. You can see I got a lot of bubbles. No need for a pump because I got it self-oxygenating, and I got it going. You can see all 3 of them. 3 bubbles going. It's pretty much three pumps flowing in there. I am going to let it run like this. I think eventually I'm going to put something around the side of it. Keep the light from getting to the other places. That's why I put foil on there. Eventually cover these holes up with something here. But that's the basic of my little system. We'll come back and check it out when I put it into the tent. But we'll let it run like that, let the water flow on it. Let it flush them out and get them prepared for nutrients. And I'll be mixing in nutrients here pretty soon. And we'll touch back here when I do that.